Hey Badminton community, it's Henry and Jeff bringing you a review on one of Yonex's newest rackets. This time it's the Astrox 88D Pro.
Professional! In all of our racket reviews, we use 5 main metrics to rank them with a score out of 10 for each. They are feeling and handling, control, power, speed, and lastly, aesthetics.
The 88D Pro is Yonex's newest racket on the scene, alongside the 88S Pro. You can find that review here. Now, they officially launched on the 17th of March 2021 and have a few new additions compared to the original 88D.
Along with the 88D, the traditional one, this model has an enhanced rotational generator system, making it more versatile than the previous model. With the addition of their volume cut resin that helps to maintain strength of material while reducing its weight.
Now, this material also assists with providing an enhanced sweet spot too, by allowing the racket to be more isometric and allowing Yonex to create a wider frame width.
And finally, it also has a similar boost cap to that you see in the Astrox 100ZZ and ZX models.
It is a head-heavy and stiff-feeling racket. The racket we tested weighs in at 83 grams with a 4U version and was strung with Nanogy 98 at 28 pounds.
So what did we think about it? Now, although it is a head-heavy racket, the enhanced generator system is actually really obvious. And the benefits of this is that when you swing the racket through the air, it's really smooth and it's got really good feeling and handling.
And comparatively, it certainly feels like it has more flex compared to the OG 88D as well.
That feels so stiff compared to this.
Yeah.
Control with the racket is it's hard to fault. Everything feels really crisp off the strings. There's momentum in the swing, and it makes it really easy to place the shuttle wherever you are on the court.
This is powerful. Although we tend to prefer and use 3U rackets ourselves, we didn't notice an issue with power at all. Again, the enhanced generator system is probably playing a huge role here.
Or it's psychological.
Possibly.
But it feels really good.
It does.
For overall speed, it's fine as well. It's not super fast, but it is fast enough, and we find that the shot quality is really good when we're defending.
And for aesthetics, it's a bit of a disappointing one for us. It's acceptable, but for the quality of the racket itself, we feel that it's lacking. It does have that regal look to it, a bit of a batik kind of style to it, but we're not really a fan of that.
So for our ratings, for feeling and handling, we gave it 8.5 out of 10.
For control, we gave it a 9 out of 10.
For power, another 9 out of 10.
A 7.5 out of 10 for speed.
And a 5.5 out of 10 for aesthetics.
Now this gives us a total of 39.5 out of 50, it is definitely one of the better rackets that we've tested so far. It's really the aesthetics that has taken that score down, so bear that in mind.
I feel a bit disappointed that it's so low, but it's such a good racket.
It is a great racket.
So, who's this racket for? Now, this one is marketed towards aggressive doubles players, and it certainly isn't a bad choice for them because you do get a lot of power and you get some really good shot quality that's required in really fast-paced games. It is probably more preferred by a backcourt player.
Look, we also think it would be suitable for a singles player as well because pretty much it's the full package minus the paint job.
The control you can get from the racket would also benefit technically and skilled players, and the 4U racket doesn't really feel that heavy either.
Look, it's probably not for highly defensive players because it's not the fastest racket on the market, but hey, it's actually not that bad.
Now, perhaps those who prefer a head light racket would want to look somewhere else.
So if you're someone that really needs that higher level of shot quality and want a great feeling when hammering those smashes, and you don't mind that it's not the fastest racket out there, then this is something you need to consider.
And at around the $239 Australian mark for the frame only, would we try, buy, or deny? We think buy for this one if you can afford it.
But if you feel like this one will break the bank and you don't want to have the ugliest racket in the stadium, but you're still after a high quality racket that is beautifully designed, then look no further than the Volant Rogue S1, which is our sleek matte black racket that you should check out here.
So there you have it, the Yonex 88D Pro. Thanks so much for tuning into this video. If you found it useful, make sure that you net kill that like button. for the algorithm and share it with all your badminton buddies.
Now to see the latest racket reviews that we release, make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on those notifications.
Ding, ding. Bye!
See ya.
Professional!